Welcome, everyone, to No Idea, presented by the Vermont Comedy Club. I am your host, Eric Wright, and tonight, two teams of master improvisers will battle it out for comedic superiority. Now, because this is an improv challenge, the competitors will be using suggestions provided earlier in the week by improv fans that only I have seen in a series of games designed to test the sharpest of minds and the quickest of wits. And you, the audience, will vote on who wins. So please be ready in the chat to select your favorite team when prompted. Also, feel free to type away in the chat if you're having a good time. And let's get into it. What will happen? You'll have no idea. All right, let's bring out our home team, the Vermont Comedy Club. There they are. Oh my goodness. Look at these fresh-faced kids ready to jump into the battle pit. Are you ready? How do you feel?
Yeah.
We still got a couple mics off.
Vaguely.
So I always like to say this. You just met your competitors briefly before the show started. What's your first impressions? How do you think you'll do tonight? Oh, they're scared to say anything at all.
I'm scared.
I feel
These guys are optimistic.
Okay.
They have. I feel sure they have pet ducks.
What was that, Mel?
I feel sure they have pet ducks.
Oh,
Just having met them one time, I feel all of them have pet ducks.
interesting read. Well, we'll find out about those pet ducks in just a moment because they're going to come out here. Here they come. It's Improv Chattanooga.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Yeah. Here they come. Look at them. They come on dancing, ready to cause some trouble. Improv Chattanooga, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you tonight?
Good.
The ducks are all asleep, I'm afraid.
Yeah. I have dogs, not ducks, but close, very close.
It is an animal that begins with a D.
Is a mammal? No, but ducks are not mammals. Never mind. I withdraw the comment.
They're warm.
They're warm-blooded.
Yeah, they're warm.
Is already rescinding his answers.
Yes. Not a great start.
So I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Vermont Comedy Club. You met your competitors a little earlier. There was a little bit of chit-chat.
Yeah.
What's your first impressions? How do you think you'll do?
I was expecting more, is it Ben and Jerry's you guys make up there? I was expecting more of that in frame from all the cameras, and perhaps more hair like your senator. But I've cornered the market on that for this show. So you seem like nice folks.
7 out of 10. Yep.
7 out of 10.
You fooled them, Vermont Comedy Club.
Would visit for a show.
Excellent. Well, are you all fired up? Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I got a verbal confirmation. Let's play No Idea. Here we go. Our first toss-up question. This will be between Kara and Laura. Everyone else, please turn your camera off. Here we go. Oh, man. The first question of the evening. Trevor, camera off, please. He's already being difficult. Sam,
They're trying to psych me out.
Can you knock him out? There we go. That is an interesting psych out. I'm not leaving. I don't care. Okay, so here we go. The first toss-up question of the night. Our toss-up questions are themed, and they are all inspired by our challengers each week. So tonight, our questions are all going to be about the ABC talk show, The Chew. Now you say, why? How is that connected to Improv Chattanooga? Of course, the song Chattanooga, Choo Choo. Okay? I've never been to Chattanooga. I have to grasp onto something.
Choo choo. That's great.
So I'm sure you're all fans of The Chew. If you're not, you will be by the end of the evening. So let's see. The Chew was, of course, a talk show that highlighted both food and lifestyle fads, and it starred, of course, the now disgraced Mario Batali, Carla Hall, Clinton Kelly, Daphne Oz, and Michael Simon, or Simon. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce his last name. Okay. Our first question is a fastest finger style multiple choice question. Contestants, to buzz in. Simply yell your name. Now, whichever voice Zoom allows to come through first will answer. If you are wrong, your opponent will get to hear the entirety of the question and all of the multiple choice answers if they have not already been said. Okay.
Their names sound the same.
My keen ear will pick up the difference. I am a trained professional host. I can tell the difference. Okay, so in the category of The Chew. The Chew was an ABC replacement show for what long-running soap opera? Was it A, Searching for Tomorrow? B, The Young and the Restful?
Kara,
Kara, go.
did you say the young and the restful?
I did. I'm sorry, what?
Not the young and the restless.
That's not what I said, no.
Yeah.
What is your answer?
C.
Your answer is C. Not even hearing C. You're guessing C, which is All My Children. Congratulations, Kara. You are right.
Oh,
Through process of elimination, she has picked the right one.
well played.
My other pick was Passions. So All My Children went off the air in September of 2011. Making way for The Chew. So while we have you on camera, Kara, and since you won that, we're going to do your fun fact. Laura, we will see you in a moment.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now, Diz just brought this up moments ago, but you have met the real thing. It says here on your fun fact sheet that you met Bernie Sanders while playing roller derby. Now, just to be clear, this was you playing roller derby, not Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, no. Bernie's a great person, but I don't think he's cut out for roller derby. But yeah, I did. I met him. And this is actually like a totally real thing that happened. I'm not making this up at all, like I sometimes do. This is like, we were traveling to play roller derby, my team and I, and like we were on some charter flight from Burlington to like South Carolina or somewhere, and we had a layover, and Bernie was on our flight, and we started talking about roller derby. He was all about it. He took a picture with us and the team, and we sent him a T-shirt, which he took a picture of, and he put it on. So yeah. Bernie likes roller derby.
I have to ask you this, your professional opinion. What position in roller derby would Bernie play? A jammer?
Wow.
He'd be a jammer. Oh, sorry.
I have to say that Bernie would be a ref. And so I don't know, like refs are kind of like part of the team because they don't get paid either. I mean, they're just making the sport happen as well. And like, I think Bernie would be a ref. I could just be like CMB, this all along, just skating backwards slow and just being like, to the box, I see that as like Bernie's role.
Very cool. I can see it too. Thank you so much for sharing your fun fact. Anytime Bernie comes up, I need to do my one-word impression of Bernie Sanders, which of course is tuna fish. Thank you very much. On to our first game. It is Add It Up. It's our hot potato game. Add it up. Everyone, please come back on the screen. Here they come. Everybody is back in full force. Okay. All right. So Add It Up. Our contestants will all take turns alternating between teams. You can see how they're numbered. They will go back and forth. Let's see. The game begins with the winner of the toss-up question, which was Kara. So we will start with number one. This player simply says a word and does a hand motion like sunshine. Now, the words may be spoken simply, or they may be spoken with an accent or an emotion. Now, the next number player repeats the previous word emotion. This is very wordy. I'm very sorry. And adds a new word and motion. This continues with players repeating all the words spoken similarly with an accent or emotion and hand emotions in the order that came before them, then adding a word and motion of their own. Now, when a player can no longer remember the sequence, or they hesitate, or they repeat a word or motion, or they answer or don't answer out of turn, which happens. I have to tell you this. Say we're going in order and who is number 4? Diz. Say Diz, you go, and then Dustin, you get eliminated. That space between Diz and Elkie shrinks. So Elkie, you now need to remember you are after Diz. Because the next time it comes around, if Diz goes and then you pause because you don't think it's your turn and it is, you get eliminated that way too. I'm telling you this now because a lot of people fall into that trap. Okay, here we go.
Dustin, turn your mic on.
I guess everyone mic's on.
Thanks for the heads up, Kara.
Not
It's not like that.
Was that your first word?
No.
Okay, so this is going to go on until only players from one team remain on the screen. All right, so it will be 10 points to the winning team. So we're going to start with you, Kara. Whenever you're ready, give us a word and motion.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Aluminium.
Hot dog. Aluminium. Mittens.
Hot dog. Aluminium. Mittens. Oi!
Hot dog, aluminium, mittens. Oi, wow.
Hot dog, aluminium, mittens. Wow. Oi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elkie. This was the oi.
That was the oi.
You mixed up your wow and your oi. Happens to the best of us. So, Elkie, I'm going to ask you to turn your camera off in shame. Not really. Mel, you are going to start a brand new sequence.
All right. Order.
Order. Michigan.
Order. Michigan. Hey, yo.
Order. Michigan. Hey, yo. Howdy.
Michigan.
I'm sorry, Trevor. Trevor, I could tell from the beginning of this game you were not long for it.
No.
You remembered Michigan though, so that's.
Sam, please help Trevor. There we go. So, Diz, you are going to start our next sequence when you're ready.
Okay. Howdy, y'all.
Howdy, y'all. Huh?
Oh, it's a delay. Mel, what happened?
Oh, I was waiting for 6.
Six was
is
already
gone.
eliminated.
Yes, I know, but that's where my brain was. So now my brain is gone. Goodbye.
Sorry, Mel. I told you
That's
it
okay.
happened. It happened. David, you are now up to begin the next sequence.
Blue.
Blue. Hell yeah.
Blue. Hell yeah. Rubbish.
Blue. Hell yeah. Rubbish. Where?
Blue. Hell yeah. Rubbish. Where? Ah.
The rubbish wasn't the same.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, she had her hand to her head for rubbish, not to her chin.
Oh, well, there we go. We have help from the outside. Thank you, Elkie. That was Elkie, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I missed them too because I am only human and I can only pay attention to so much too. I'm sorry, Dustin. You've been called out. Very good. Finally, some help on this game. People don't realize that I am trying my best to remember this stuff too. So Dustin went out at number 5. That leads us to David again. When you're ready.
Avocado.
Avocado. Sunshine.
Avocado. sunshine, dog style.
Avocado bugger. Oh no, that's not.
Oh no! Oh, it's coming down to the wire. David, you are starting up again.
Poster.
Poster. Hey, friends.
Poster, hey friends, trash can.
Poster. Hey friends. Trash can. Emoluments.
Poster. Hey, friends. Trash can. Emollients.
Oh,
Well, missed one.
the wrong word and the wrong motion.
Sorry, that's it. Hey, Improv Chattanooga wins the first game, 10 points.
Yay.
Yes, watch them celebrate. There they go.
Yay,
They're out of control.
emoluments.
Emoluments does it.
About time that word meant something in this country.
Of course you would say that.
Okay, well, congratulations, Improv Chattanooga. We are now going to move on to our next toss-up question. This will be between Trevor and Diz.
Okay.
Here we go. All right, Trevor and Diz, welcome back. Here we go. Next toss-up question. This question is a closest to the right answer. So you can take a moment and think about what you want to say, okay? In the category of the Chew, very simple question. What was the final air date of the Chew? When did it go off the air? Whoever has an answer
Diz.
for me can go first. Diz, please.
Diz, 2019.
Give me a date, please.
Oh,
That is
wait,
kind of a let's see, July
July of 2019. Okay.
the 13th, July 13th, 2019, 12:59 p.m.
Oh,
Eastern Standard Time.
what?
now that's specifics. I love improv. Love specifics. Thank you, Diz. Trevor,
Details.
Yeah, I'm gonna Price is Right it and add a minute to that.
how dare you? So
Well
let me
done, sir. Well played.
So you say July 13th, 2019 at exactly
12:59 p.m. in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time.
okay. So let me see what the real answer is.
don't have
The real answer, in fact, is June 28th,
Diz won.
2018.
I'm
So
still
yes.
closer.
Diz
Yeah.
did win. Congratulations, Diz. Let's do a fun fact with you, Diz. We'll see you in just a moment, Trevor. Okay, Diz, your fun fact.
Yeah.
I had shared your same obsession. It says here
Ah.
you collect comic books
Correct.
and you have about 7,000,
Correct.
give or take 1,000.
Give or take 1,000. Yeah. Yeah. I've got. Well, I mean,
Are they there in your burned out brick bunker?
See the long boxes?
I do, yes.
Yeah. So those I had those. I had to move those when our septic system blew up, and I had to take them out of the basement while they were drilling a new septic pipe. And but that's just a small portion of them.
Of course. The question on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
DC or Marvel or some
You know,
other weird stuff.
I like Marvel typically, but I've been reading a lot of back catalog stuff on Marvel Universe and DC Infinite, the apps that they have, and I'm enjoying the DC stuff a lot more, especially the older Silver Age stuff, all the multiple Earth crap that they started, that sort of led up to this whole obsession with the multiverse that we have now. Modern day Marvel stuff is just everything's an event. Screw that. Just tell me some stories. Tell me some self-contained nice stories. Don't make me chase it across 15 different titles. Just tell me some stories that I can enjoy while I'm on the can, frankly.
There we go.
Yeah.
Reading material. Thank you for sharing your fun fact.
Yeah.
A little fact about me, just so we can get a little tied together. I used to collect comic books, and I sold them all about 3 years ago.
Ooh.
I said, I don't want to move again with these things.
The movers hate it. They hate it.
And I am now comic book free, and I'm
Oh.
loving every minute of it.
Oh, that is some denial, my friend.
Yeah.
That is some deep, deep denial. That is you're gonna wake up in a sweat one night and just beg somebody to get you a copy of Spawn #1.
Undoubtedly, you are correct. I'm living a lie. Thanks for sharing your fun fact.
You're welcome.
Let's get into our next game, Jingle Jam. Trevor, come on back on screen. All right, here we go, Jingle Jam. In this game, I am the head of an ad agency, and Diz and Trevor are my top jingle writers. Now, I have 3 new products that need catchy jingles to move units. Now, the products have all been suggested by an elite focus group known as the Internet earlier in the week. Now, the audience, please vote on who comes up with the best overall jingles, and that winner will get 10 points for their team. Okay? All right. Now, Diz, I'm going to ask you to go first. I love what you do with jingles. You're an amazing jingle writer. Now, the first product is given to us as a suggestion from Savory Herb on Instagram. It is a wonderful product that I know you're going to come up with a fantastic jingle for. It is earrings for cats. Earrings for cats. Whenever you're ready, I'd love to hear what you got.
If you're tired of scooping poop, buy your cat some massive hoops. Earrings for cats. Yeah.
Whoa, that was catchy. I love the ring because that reminded me of like a dinner bell for kitties. They'll pay attention.
They love it.
They'll look at the TV.
Yeah.
And then they'll see the cats on TV with all the earrings and they'll go, oh, I want that. I love it. Thank you, Diz. Quick, punchy, the classic Diz touch. Trevor, I know you got something too. You wouldn't be one of my top jingle writers if you didn't have something just ready to go. So Trevor, whenever you're ready, I'd love to hear what you got for earrings for cats.
All right. Let's see. I don't know what you've been hearing, but my cat's got pretty earrings. You're a liar. You're a liar. My cat's got pretty earrings.
Whoa, that was so sweet and gentle. That was the classic Trevor touch that I'm familiar with. That really just makes gets you emotional a little bit. Look, this is tearing up. I didn't know I cared this much about earrings for cats. You know what? I have another product. You guys did great on earrings for cats. I'm going to ask you to go first this time, Trevor, because I think this is right up your alley.
Okay.
Now, this is a bit of a saucy product, but I know you can do something for it. It's suggested by Not Jared Hall on Instagram.
Okay.
And it is a product called Turfuckin'.
Turfuckin'.
It is a turkey, duck, chicken combo that you have sex with.
That you have sex with.
Yes. Turfuckin'.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Wait, turducken is duck, chicken, and turkey. I just want to make sure, right?
That is correct. You have the animals correct.
Okay. Okay. Turkey, duck, and chicken. What is it you're frickin'? I'll tell you now, it's a turducken for fucking.
Whoa. I can see that. I can see that right around early November popping on like radio stations, that jingle that just gets people in the cars humming along. Diz, I know you usually don't do this type of material.
Actually, Eric, this time I own one of these, so it's right up my alley.
Oh, fantastic. Diz, please enlighten us with your amazing fucking jingle.
If you're sick of your life and you can't afford a wife, Thanksgiving's in the bag. If you just will fuck this slag. ragamuffin, fucking. That's right, I'm talking fucking. Ooh, 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 fucking. Don't forget, you can call our 1-800-fucking helpline to find out the best way to prepare your fucking before sex. Ba-doom!
Amazing. I can't believe that you even brought in the helpline. I
The
didn't even tell you
helpline,
about that.
very important.
That takes me back to Sinatra, the Rat Pack. Hey, we're having a great time. We're in tuxedos. We're fucking turkeys, ducks, and chickens.
Fucking turkey. Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah,
Big turkey fucker. Big turkey fucker.
Whole new
Whole new.
definition of Rat Pack.
How do you think he got that glass eye?
Hey, what goes
Turkey
on
fucking accident. That's how.
between a person and their fucking in the privacy of their own homes.
I suppose.
Anyway, that was a beautiful jingle from both of you. Thank you so much. I'm going to be honest. Right now, I can't decide between two. I have one more product. One more product, please. I'm going to ask Diz to go first this time. Please, I know you've been holding back. You got something in the chamber that you've been holding. I need that Diz magic.
Okay.
Okay.
A little spin after the turfucking, but go. Let's go.
I understand. Our final suggestion is from Vinny Francois.
I need a refractory period.
The last product. We have warehouses full of these things. We need to move them.
Yeah.
Dog bikes.
Dog bikes.
Yep.
All right, I got you. If you're tired of the postman getting away, hey, what you do is you get up and you pedal down on the boulevard on your dog bike and you bite him on the ass. Yeah. And then you get a fucking. It's a combo deal. A dog bike and a fucking. $29.99. 3 easy payments.
The fucking people are going to be so happy. I didn't even think of a product.
It's a natural. It's a natural.
You can
What
sell
does a dog like to eat? Chicken. What does a guy like to fuck? Turkey.
Amazing. Thank you,
Can't go
Diz.
wrong.
Not only are you a great jingle writer, but you're also helping me out a lot with marketing.
Check out my sex advice column in Elle magazine.
What's the L stand for?
ELLE. It's a ladies magazine.
Oh, L.
Trevor,
Elle magazine. What? Never heard you.
Trevor, you know how angry Diz gets after he does 3 jingles.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
steamed.
So Trevor, this is the last jingle. I need like the Mount Rushmore of jingles right now from you. I need that beauty you've been holding on to. Trevor, whenever you're ready, dog bikes.
Okay. You've been told before that if you can't run with the big dog, stay on the porch. Well, I've got something for you now. I've got bikes. Dogs on a bike. Bike dogs. Dog bikes. I have nothing else to say. Tricycles. Bones. Dog bikes.
Amazing jingles. Dog bikes. Ba ba da da ba da da ba ba. You're giving me like visual cues when you throw that stuff up there. Bones, dogs, bikes. Beautiful. Thank you, Trevor. I'm going to ask our audience now to please vote on which jingle writer gave the best jingles overall. Please in the chat type either Improv Chattanooga or VCC or Diz or Trevor. We can figure it out. Don't worry about it. However you decide to vote, please do that now. You should also know that whoever does not win, I have to fire from the ad agency. I'm very sorry. Times are tough. So thank you very much.
It's a good thing I don't have alimony payments because I'm fucking a turkey as opposed to an ex-wife that I would have to pay.
We can all be thankful for that. Thank you very much, Diz and Trevor. We will see you again shortly. Let's now have Dustin and Elke on the screen. Hi, Elke. Hi, Dustin. Welcome back.
Thanks.
We are now going to do our next toss-up question between two of you. And now this is our next. Now this is a fastest finger style question. So yell out your name when you have an answer. But it is also a visual question. So look at your screens. I'm going to share my screen with you now. So you will see. Oh, let me get rid of this. I'll do this anyway. It wasn't that we can afterwards. You can all see the chew there, so everyone knows who we're talking about with the chew.
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, now you see a black screen, correct?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. What's going to happen is I'm going to ask a question, and then I'm going to press play on this video. The answer to the question will eventually be revealed in the video. So whoever yells out their name first, you may know the answer without even seeing the video. That's fine too. So just yell out your name as soon as you know the answer. In the category of the chew, moderator of the chew was Clinton Kelly, who was also the co-host of what TLC makeover show with Stacey London. Now I'm pressing play.
Elkie.
Elkie, go.
What not to wear?
That is correct. Congratulations, Elkie. You won that toss-up question. Dustin, we will see you shortly. Let's do a fun fact with Elkie. Oh, this is awesome. Great fun fact. Elkie, it says here that you went to the high school made famous in the movie and TV show Fame.
I did.
That's amazing. Tell us about it.
It was cool. I mean, it wasn't like the movie where we're always dancing.
We're all dancing around
on the tables. I mean, we did perform, you know. I would have to say during prom, we heard the Fame theme song many times.
Of course.
Numerous times.
I see where you're going here. Maybe too many. So when you hear that song today, what mood does that put you in?
Oh, so don't get me wrong. The way I'm saying it, like, oh, it was a lot. Like every time, like me and my friends heard it, we'd be like, oh my God, again. But we would just be right. I want to live forever. We was in it. Like every single time it played, we moaned, but we performed basically. I mean, we wasn't on the tables, but we were screaming our heads off. Like, yeah, like we wrote the song. Yeah.
Awesome. I think it's a great song, but I didn't have to hear it probably as many times as you.
Right.
One more question. I remember the TV show Fame, and I'm not sure if I remember the movie, but there was one teacher who was just so mean and strict.
Debbie Allen. She had the
Debbie
cane.
Allen. Yes, she had the cane.
Yes.
Did you have that teacher?
No, she was a fictional character, but I had a teacher that actually he taught us non-regional diction in one of our drama classes, but he was this older Jewish man who had a really thick New York accent. So when he was teaching us the lessons, we were speaking it, but when we were talking to him regular, he was like adding R's to everything. You know, like it was very regional with him. Like it was so funny. But he was very adamant about us speaking correctly. So in a way, he didn't have a cane.
Uh-huh.
He had a strong R.
Thank you very much for sharing your fun fact. What's the name of that school?
It's actually called Fiorello H. LaGuardia High School for the Arts and Performing Arts. It's very long.
Okay, yeah. Awesome. Thank you very much. Let's get Dustin back on the screen because we are now going into our next game, Quick Court. Okay, here we go. The players are one is the plaintiff, the other a defendant. I play the judge. Each player is given a character, profession, status, emotion, and a name. They're all pre-given audience suggestions, and they must hold this character throughout Quick Court. Now, I, the judge, will announce the reason why the plaintiff is suing the defendant. Also, a pre-given suggestion. In Quick Court, each party will be given exactly 1 minute to state their case. I will be timing you off screen. I have my countdown clock. So when you reach that 1 minute, I will stop you from talking. So make sure you get all the pertinent facts of your case out in 1 minute. Okay, let me get my timer up. There we go. Fantastic. Okay, here we go. Plaintiff, your character is Sherlock H. McDuff, a plumber who thinks he is just like his namesake, a sleuth. That is a suggestion from Savory Herb. Defendant, also a suggestion from Savory Herb. Savory Herb is kicking it tonight. Your character is Lorraine, a melodramatic church organist. Okay? Now, Sherlock, you are suing Lorraine because they sang out of key during Happy Birthday. That is given to us by Chris O'Bray on Facebook. Are both parties ready? Yes, we have Sherlock and Lorraine. They're nodding in affirmative. Okay, I'm going to leave the screen. I'm going to read out the beginning of our case, and then I will pop back on. Here we go. Okay. Tonight on Quick Court, Sherlock H. McDuff, the crime-solving plumber, is suing Lorraine, the church organist, with a flair for being overly emotional, for the offense of singing out of key the traditional birthday song. Both the litigants have been sworn in and have brought their case to the fastest courtroom in the world, where time is precious and justice waits for no one. All rise for the occasionally honorable Eric F. Wright. Quick Court is now in session. Here we go. It's still me. Welcome to Quick Court. It's my understanding that we are talking about the case of the flat birthday fiasco. And now, Sherlock McDuff, you are going to be suing for Lorraine, the melodramatic organist. Now, it's my understanding that you have a lot to say, but you will only have 1 minute to say it in Quick Court. Are you ready to state your case?
Did we
Sherlock.
click to see who we are?
Elkie, you are Sherlock.
Oh, I'm Sherlock. Sorry.
You are.
I thought you waited to, sorry, gotcha. Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Sherlock, you are ready to state your case. You will have 1 minute to say how Lorraine singing the Happy Birthday song is worth suing for. And begin.
First of all, my name rings very loud in this town, so I want everybody to know how important this case is to my family and to the town, because we have a lot of money. But anyways, we actually were friends with Lorraine. Lorraine had the nerve to say that she can sing 8 octaves, and we believed her. We did. And then she sang, only 2 rang out, 2 octaves, not the 8 promised. And that hurt my dear grandmama. It was her birthday. She did not get the 8 octaves that she was promised. And it hurt her heart. And it hurt mine as well. It hurt my feelings because I thought Lorraine was my friend. So I have therapy bills that I would like Lorraine to pay for. Yes, I am rich, but it is the point of the matter.
That is enough. That is enough. I will hear no more about this case. Your 1 minute is up. Now, this is very troubling. Lorraine, you were hired to sing Happy Birthday with your multi-octave voice, but I understand only 2 octaves came out, and Grandmama was very, very disappointed. What do you have to say for yourself? You have 1 minute to respond to these allegations. Go.
Well, I would like to say that we were friends, and friends do not sue other friends. Friends do friendly things like singing happy birthday for their friends. And friends understand that we can't pull out the entire 8 octaves just on a whim, just on a friendly basis. We must save them for special occasions and for the Lord on church on Sunday. And it may have sounded like 2, but I pulled out an entire 4 octaves. Yes, that's right, twice as many, 4 octaves for this happy birthday. The therapy bills were pre-existing, I would say, and had nothing to do with my singing performance. And Grandmama seemed to be enjoying herself just fine while eating cake.
That is quite enough out of you. That's quite enough. Your minute is up. My word. In all my days as a judge, I've never seen a case as so bewildering as this. Now, it is my understanding that, Miss Lorraine, you are actually countersuing Sherlock McDuff because you say they threw birthday cake into your organ and ruined it. This is very, very troubling. But I, as a judge, must hear the facts of the case. Whenever you're ready, Lorraine, please tell me about this birthday cake fiasco.
From these baseless accusations, there was overreactions from the Macduffs, led by Sherlock, of course, led them to besmirch my fine organ, which I use on Sunday to sing and play for the Lord. So not only did they offend me, they offended God Almighty. I don't even know if there is a financial amount that I can put on this offense. However, $5,000 will pay for organ repair, and another $1,000 will pay for cleaning, and another $5,000 for emotional damages. Now, as you can see, the organ has been caked and frosted and cannot be played until it is completely, pristinely repaired and renewed.
That is enough. Not another word. Not another word. Well, well. So you, unlike Sherlock McDuff here, has actually put a number on your suit. By my account, let me go through my notes. $11,000. And an offense to God, you say.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Sherlock McDuff, you have a lot to answer for. Please, when you're ready, I'd love to hear your side.
Okay, well, first of all, friends don't volunteer their services when they can't deliver. Okay, I didn't ask you to sing. You said you would sing. Okay, so we went on your word, and that alone is worth what? $100,000. Ha ha! Look at that. And then and your organ. You're complaining about me frosting your organ. Ha ha ha! That's what ha ha ha! You know what? I think I added value to the organ when I did that. And yes, I admit that I did it because I needed you to stop singing. You're 2 octaves forward. I don't know where you got your mathematics training from, but it wasn't the same place where you get your octave training from, because you had 2. I didn't mean to rhyme that, but you're welcome. And for that, I say,
we will not hear what you have to say. Your time is up. Your time is up.
I said enough.
Wow. So now I understand that, in fact, $100,000 is the price that Mr. Sherlock is asking for in this case. This is very troubling. I'm going to be honest. I'm on the fence about this case. Please give your final arguments. Lorraine, I'm going to go to you first. You have exactly 10 seconds to sway the voters.
Well, it was not just me that was offended, but heaven almighty. And if you can't see that that is an offense, then you are blind indeed.
Your time is up. Your time is up. We will not hear another word. Sherlock McDuff, you have exactly 10 seconds to sway the jury in your favor. Go.
You, my dear, have 2 octave range, and I put it in. The stenographer has it on record. 2 octave range.
That is enough. That is enough. Who do we believe? Sherlock McDuff, the sleuth plumber, or Lorraine, the melodramatic church organist. I, as a judge, thankfully do not have to decide this case. Thank you, thank you. I put it to you, the men and women of the jury. Please, go to the chat. Vote on who you believe won this very troubling case. God help us all. Thank you very much, litigants. And I will see you in court.
All right. You'll discount on plumbing services if you vote for me.
Oh, I'm an officer of the court, but I did not hear that. Thank you very much. Quick Court is now adjourned.
Oh.
Whoa, I'm back. That was crazy. Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to do right now is have a scoring update. As we know, let's see, Improv Chattanooga won our first game, and the voting is done for Jingle Jam, and the winner of that is Vermont Comedy Club. Right now, scores are tied 10-10. So please, in the chat, vote for who you think won Quick Court. Was it Improv Chattanooga or Vermont Comedy Club? So while you're doing that, let's do another toss-up question, this time between Mel and David. There's David, there's Mel. Welcome back.
Hey, just was waiting for 6 to go there. Call back.
Oh, I got you. Oh, from Add It Up, I remember.
Very good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you two have waited the longest. Thank you for your patience. We are now going to do our final toss-up question. Let's see. Closest to the right answer wins. So you may take a moment to think about what you want to say. In the category of the chew. The chew. I'm going to get close like David. The chew lasted 7 years. I can't get that close. It was nominated for a daytime Emmy every single year, which tells me it's incredibly easy to get nominated for a daytime Emmy.
Oh.
However, how many did it actually win?
Oh.
How many daytime Emmys were won by the Chew?
David.
David, please go.
I'm going to say 3.
David says 3. Mel, what is your answer?
I'm going to say 3.14.
So you're bumping up.
Too high.
That rare fraction Emmy that they give.
Absolutely.
Sneaky.
It's an interesting strategy, but it did not work this time. Now. In fact, the Chew won 2. Like David was gonna do it too. You almost got exactly right. So David, congratulations, you won that toss-up question. We're going to do a fun fact with David.
Well,
oh, very troubling fun fact, but we'll see how it goes. David, it says here that at max, you at one point had 12 cats under your care.
yes.
Everyone can calm down. You are now down to a more reasonable 3 cats. But what was life like with 12?
Smelled like shit.
Thank you for your fun fact.
To explain how we ended up with 12 cats. My ex-wife, I called it Disney Princess Syndrome because anytime she walked outside and started singing, stray animals would come to her.
Okay.
So we ended up with 7 cats, and then one of the cats ended up getting pregnant and having a litter of 5 cats. We did ultimately wean that down to 9, but then she and I got divorced, and I kept 3 of the cats. As a matter of fact, I have one of them right here.
Here we go. It's your 5 minutes of fame, kitty cat.
This is Jane. We named her Jane because we wanted to call her Jane Doe. And we called her Jane Doe so we wouldn't get attached to her, so we could find her a new home. Anyway, she licks me on the face and sleeps on my chest whenever I'm trying to go to sleep. So, that didn't work out very well. We also named one cat Mark after the character from The Room.
Okay.
And one cat we named Seven because she was the seventh cat and we'd run out of names.
Completely understandable on that one.
Mary.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your fun fact. I think what we've learned is that you have a big heart and probably an even bigger litter box. Thank you so much, David. We are now going into our final team game of the evening, which is Two Dumb Scenes. You'll now have David and Laura and Kara and Mel all on screen. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. In Two Dumb Scenes, two players from each team will work together to do a short improv scene based on the dumbest suggestions we've received from the fans. Each pair will have its own suggestion and be given 3 minutes to perform. I will time you. I'll try and jump in and edit you sometime after the 3-minute mark. Okay, so the audience will vote at the end on which dumb scene was the dumbest. 10 points to the winning team. Now, David, you won the toss-up question, so you and Laura will go first. We will see Mel and Kara in just a moment. Bye. There we go. Okay. David and Laura, your suggestion is given to us from Skellbell on Instagram. And the suggestion is 2 personal assistants vying to work for Tom Cruise. Okay.
Thanks, Skellbell.
Okay. Now you will have 3 minutes from when I say go. Are you ready? Excellent. Go.
He's a lot. I was just going to say he's a lot smaller than people say he is.
I know. That shoebox, though. That shoebox, everything looks 20 pounds lighter in a shoebox. That's just how it is.
And I like how he picked a Prada shoebox as well, just to make it like that. The high heel, it really.
The devil wears Prada, but so does Tom Cruise.
Indeed.
Okay.
Do we just put the box? Do we just put the lid on him and just carry him around?
Yeah, that's how he likes it. He doesn't like doing things except for, being admired and trolling on Katie Holmes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He's staring at me right now. Like he's literally in the box staring at me. Oh, is that? Hold on.
You need to breathe out all your thetans, Bethesda. There. Okay. I have 50% less thetans than I did at the beginning of this conversation.
Oh, okay. Is that a good level? Like, do I need I can get mine to 20. 20.
Ooh, do it.
Yeah.
Do
So
it.
that's like 70% less. Okay, ready.
Shit, you were so close to discorporating.
Oh, okay. Oh, whew.
That's just what discorporation's like. It feels like COPD. It's okay.
Okay. Oh. Ooh. What were you doing before this?
Before this, I was working for Tom Hanks.
Oh, great. I was shaving Will Ferrell's back, so this is like a step up for me. Well, a step down because it's Tom Cruise. He's tiny, but
I don't know. Wait, you shaved the fair man's back?
Yeah, not his stomach though. He always likes to get his stomach out in movies, and he's like, leave the tum-tum. But he was the back, do it. Yeah.
Of course, Will Ferrell, you can't touch that magnanimous stomach. That's just blasphemy. Sorry, my thetan levels are a little high.
Oh.
Gotta sweat them out when they get this high. But yeah, so.
Oh, I'm doing Kegel exercises, so that's how I get my exercises. Yeah.
Oh, to get it out
that way.
To get it out through the evil hole. That's brilliant.
Yeah. Every hole's a goal.
Do that. But yeah. So I think after we finish with Tom Cruise, I'm gonna go work for Tom Waits.
I don't know who that is. So yeah.
He's a singer. He wrote the song Downtown Train. Anyways, yeah, I'm working my way down to Tom Green.
Like, one of us is gone, and it's probably me. So, who knows?
End scene. Amazing. Right when we lost Laura. But that was fantastically dumb scene.
Every hole is gold.
I like the ladder of Toms. I really enjoyed that. Can we please have Mel and Kara back on the screen? Welcome back. I don't know if Laura is stuck there.
I do not.
Okay, so you've just seen their dumb scene. Now it is your time to do a dumb scene. Mel and Kara, your team suggestion, given to us by Nicholas Roop on Facebook, is having the sex talk with your pets. Okay, you will have 3 minutes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Honey.
Yeah, no, you. I'm not doing it.
No way. No
I
way.
clean the coffee rings off your DVD discs. I'm not giving the pets a sex talk.
I feel like this is your responsibility because you're closer to them than me.
They see me as a nurturer, you know, and they might become uncomfortable if I start talking about neutering and spaying. You know, it's very personal. And maybe the relationship they have with you is a little more business-like, you know? You can approach it that way. Some business to it.
I don't know. I don't think this is very business. This is not a business deal here. This is a like chop and lop deal. I mean, I think the emotional side is really gonna help them to get through it.
Aftercare. I'll do aftercare. You do upfront. It's just like, you know, the horses.
If I do this, what are you gonna do for me?
Well, you know, I know how you really like to have a real strong crease in your pants. I will make it razor thin. Just a razor thin edge.
I mean, are we talking...
Cut yourself.
Are we talking like fingernail thin, or are we talking like hair strand thin?
Like, take on your break, you could shave yourself. I'll do that for you.
Okay. All right, but I need some coaching. What am I going to tell our iguana?
Well, iguanas like to be dressed just like any other animal. They have nuts too. They have uteruses also. You know, there's no need to couch any of that in any kind of iguana jargon. You know, that would just come off as insincere because they know you don't talk that way.
Okay, so we have special iguanas with uteruses. Okay. These are mammal iguanas and they're different and they definitely need...
wake up, uterus. I mean, it all bakes something in there, right?
Yeah.
It's all got a little thing going on in there.
It's still, they're still, you know, green. Okay, so what do I tell them? I tell them like, you know, you got this. This is about really you not reproducing so that we don't have more iguanas in our home because we can't hardly bear to take care of you as it is. And did that cover it?
Honey, your attention to detail is scientifically adorable.
Okay, so.
End scene. Always end scenes on scientifically adorable. That was a fantastically dumb scene. My favorite line, which I will be using in the future, chop and lop. This is one of those chop and lop deals. Thank you very much for your dumb scene. What's going to happen now is we're going to ask the audience to please vote for who did the dumbest scene. Was it the Vermont Comedy Club or was it Improv Chattanooga? So please type into the chat whichever was your favorite. Now we're also going to do right now a scoring update. The winner of Quick Court was Improv Chattanooga. Congratulations. I can hear them. They are celebrating. They are very excited. Right now, the score is 10 points, Vermont Comedy Club, 20 points, Improv Chattanooga. So, audience, while you are voting on your favorite from Two Dumb Scenes, we're going to do one more fun fact with someone who has not done a fun fact tonight. And I have to have Trevor on the screen, because this fun fact blew me out of the water. It blew my mind. Now, Trevor, I know you've met many famous people. You're a musician. You've toured around with people. This might be one of the granddaddies of fun facts, because I love celebrity interactions. And this is a doozy. Here we go. Trevor, it says here on my fun fact sheet that you once drunkenly asked a very stoned Jeff Bridges to sing you a lullaby, and he did.
He did. Yes, he did.
Please tell us all about it.
So I was playing at an event. I'm gonna slaughter the name of it. A bridge school benefit. Neil Young used to do this like benefit show once a year, and I think his kids went to the school. But anyways, it became a very popular concert series. Okay. Happened once a year. Neil Young would invite all of these amazing musicians out. So that year, at that time, I was doing a little work with Chris Christopherson. So we were at that show. Chris Christopherson was playing. I didn't really have much to do. I sat in with another backup for another band. Jeff Bridges was also around that time, maybe releasing an album, but he came out and
I think I remember that.
Yeah. He put out like a country album. So he came out and sang some songs with Chris and everything. So backstage, my part was done very quickly. So I was just enjoying the night. And his part was done pretty quickly at a certain point too. So he was enjoying his night as well. So there were some couches, and I just went and sat next to him on the couch, and I started telling him he's got that amazing voice, that amazing voice. So I just said, I love you. I want you to sing me a lullaby. And he said, well, grab a guitar. And just backstage, he just started serenading like all of us with like older country songs. And I was hammered, and I was like, don't forget this. So, but yeah, amazing. It was amazing.
I have nothing to add other than wow. Really cool.
Yeah, it was a highlight for sure.
Okay. So let's see if we have a scoring update. How are we going? Oh, here we go. It's in. Scoring update. Two Dumb Scenes went to Vermont Comedy Club. It's all tied up. Whoa! Whoa! And Dustin says, yes, the dude abides. We're now going into our final game, Pun Off. Let's have everybody back on the screen. Improv Chattanooga, Vermont Comedy Club. We've done a bunch of nonsense so far, and the audience agrees you are equal going into this final game. This is where it all comes down to. Pun Off. What we are going to do now is, David is scaring me. He's getting too close. Okay. In this game, each team will be given the exact same suggestion to come up with as many puns as possible in 1 minute. The pun format tonight has been selected by the visiting team, and they have chosen Sex With Me, one of our most favorite backline games that we play. I will demonstrate it now because this is what I do. Someone give me an object from school.
Eraser.
I heard eraser. Sex with me is like an eraser because you're going to want to definitely have a do-over. Boom, I nailed it. Puns are so easy. Especially when you only have to do one. But these teams will have to do many. So what's going to happen now is, because we are tied, it now goes to our guests. Improv Chattanooga. Would you like to go first or second?
I think we'll go second.
They choose second. So what we're going to do now is send Improv Chattanooga into a breakout room where will they not be able to see nor hear Vermont Comedy Club's answers. All right, goodbye, Improv Chattanooga. There they go. Off they go, slowly.
Now that they're gone.
Oh, now we can talk about them. Yes, Trevor knows what to do. It's time for trash talk. Trevor's on the same wavelength I am. Oh, now they're gone. Yeah.
Yeah. And they're such good people.
They are extremely good people. Let's make up bad things about them, since obviously they're pretty cool. Okay, what's going to happen now is you will have exactly 1 minute. I will hold up my trusty little countdown clock, so you will see the time tick away. When the time reaches 1 minute, you will be done. It will be cut off. If you were in the middle of saying something, that something will not count. Okay? It must be fully uttered puns. And the other thing you need to know is you have to do the full lead in. You have to go, sex with me is like blank. You have to say that part. Obviously, the blank is a suggestion. Don't say the word blank. Okay? Everyone understands? Okay, you will have exactly 1 minute to say as many as you can. Our suggestion tonight is given to us by Wei Zhao on Instagram. And once I say the thing, I will hit start on the clock and you will have 1 minute. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, your suggestion in the style of sex with me is... You okay? No coughing? You all right? Okay, here we go. In the style of sex with me is dreaming.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're going to have to take a pill in order to stop.
Sex with me is like dreaming. It happens in your sleep.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're gonna forget about it in a minute or two.
Sex with me is like dreaming. It's kind of a nightmare.
Sex with me is like dreaming. It happens in bed.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You can try to take control, but you don't know what's going to happen.
Sex with me is like dreaming. In the middle of it, you feel like you can fly.
Sex with me is like dreaming. There's a lot of punching and kicking and wrestling with the pillows.
Sex with me is like dreaming. It's good to have goals.
Sex with me
Sex
is
with
like
me is-
dreaming. You'll wake up sweaty.
Sex with me is like dreaming. Why do my teeth keep falling out?
Sex with me is like dreaming. Dream, 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 dream.
Okay. I will let you have that one because we all knew where the end of that one was because you were singing some written material. Okay, well, congratulations. You got 12 puns.
Yeah.
Really good. Way to go. I'm going to ask you now to turn your cameras off and we will invite back Improv Chattanooga from the breakout room. Got 12 puns in 1 minute.
Wow.
5 puns a second.
Pretty good number. The pressure's on.
Okay.
What's going to happen is I'm going to read your suggestion in just a moment. And when I do, I will hit play or on my countdown clock.
Right.
When my countdown clock reaches 1 minute, that will be it. If you were in the middle of saying a pun, that pun will not count. So make sure if you see the clock coming, spit it out as fast as possible.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is the audience voting on quantity or quality?
You will find that out in a moment, Diz. In
Okay.
fact, the audience is not voting on this part at all. This is a straight up challenge
see.
with the other person. That's why you
I
need
see.
to know that they got 12.
Okay.
So once I give the suggestion, I will hit play. Also, you need to say the full setup for this pun. You need to say, sex with me is like the suggestion, and then your pun. You need to say that whole beginning bit each time. So it's fair. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right. In the style of sex with me, your suggestion is dreaming?
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're gonna want to wake up.
Sex with me is like dreaming. It's a nightmare.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're going to be falling in deep.
Sex with me is like dreaming. I usually don't do it after a hard day.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You'll be mad when you wake up.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're to wake up with stuff in your eyes.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're going to repeat it in your mind over and over again.
Sex with me is like dreaming. There's a whole bunch of doo-wop songs written about it.
Sex with me is like dreaming. There are Oompa Loompas involved usually.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're gonna wake up with night sweats.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're going to piss the bed.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You're going to fall off the bed.
Sex with me is like dreaming. It usually happens during the day at my work desk.
Sex with me is like dreaming. It's going to end with a dog licking you in the face and, waking you up.
Sex with me is like dreaming. Usually Fabio's there.
Sex with me is like dreaming. You do it on your own.
That is time. Fantastic. Not bad. You in fact got 16 puns in 1 minute. I think that ties our record. That was super fast. Well done, Improv Chattanooga.
Thank you very much.
Let's have Vermont Comedy Club back on screen, please.
Sorry, I talked over you that much.
No problem. So what's going on now is, so we had 16-12. So that puts Improv Chattanooga ahead. And what that gets them is the right to go first or second in our last section, the final pun. Okay? In the final pun, which happens to be worth 50 points. What? So anyone can still win this game. What happens is we will give both teams a brand new suggestion. And we will send both of those teams into breakout rooms for exactly 1 minute. And when they come back, one person from each team will deliver their final and best pun. Okay? So remember to pick the teammate who will deliver that pun, as it may come down to who sells their pun the best. All right, teams, this has been a joy to have you. I'm going to send you away now once I read you your final suggestion. In the style of Sex With Me, given to us by Skellbell on Instagram, your suggestion is Centaur. Centaur, the mythological half-man, half-horse creature. Have a great time in your 1 minute breakout rooms, and we will see you shortly. Bye-bye. There they go to confer with each other. Whew! This has been an incredible night. Improv Chattanooga is fantastic. And while our teams are away, I would very much like to thank everyone for watching. Thank you. Much appreciation to our live audience and to everyone who took time to give suggestions, not only this week, but over the past few weeks. I used some old suggestions this week. Don't tell anybody. No idea. It's a presentation of the Vermont Comedy Club. Please check out all the wonderful programs they have to offer online, such as improv and stand-up classes, corporate training, comedy performances available for special events, and lots of various online shows like this one. Now, you can find them at vtcomedy.com. We also ask that if you are able to, please consider donating at Vermont Comedy Club on Venmo. And finally, of course, big shout out to Sam, our producer, who makes this show run every week. He is the best. Thank you, Sam. You are wonderful. And in just a moment, we will be bringing our teams back for our final pun. So everyone in the chats, please get ready to vote for your favorite, because they are going to be some dudes. Oh, they come back laughing. That is a great sign. I'm very excited. Very excited. So, Improv Chattanooga, you won the first section of Pun Off. So you get to decide, would you like to deliver your final pun first or second?
We're going to go last. We're going to go second.
Classic move. Okay. Vermont Comedy Club, who on your team is going to deliver your final pun?
I think it's going to be Dustin.
Dustin. Very good. Dustin, I'm going to set you up. One moment.
Sell it, Dustin.
So,
Hi.
Dustin, with the suggestion of Centaur in the style of Sex With Me, what is your final pun?
Sex with me is like a centaur. You get a little tail.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. Improv Chattanooga. Who is going to be delivering your final pun?
Mr. David Sarton.
David Sarton. Very good. Let me set you up, David. Here we go. With the suggestion of centaur in the style of Sex with Me, what is your final pun?
Sex with me is like a centaur. It usually involves a fucking horse.
Oh. Fantastic. Those are our two final puns. Thank you both so much. Everyone in the chat, please vote for your final pun. Both of these teams' lives depend on it. And what we can do now is do some plugs. We have a little time while we're calculating the final tabulations. Who here has something to plug? Laura, please.
I'm getting my fancy background, if that's all right.
Oh.
As well as Improv Chattanooga, I'm a member of an all-female non-binary group called Don't Mess. We have a show tomorrow at 7:30 p.m., which is 2 p.m. PT time, maybe earlier. Who knows? 8 hours difference. And then we've got another show on Saturday as well, which is 9 p.m. GMT, whatever that will be, PT and ET. Who knows? I'm in the UK. I have different time zones. But our members are from across the world. So yeah, tune in.
I can see in your square, you also have Sarah Davies on your team.
Yes, we have MJ Kang, Sarah Davies, Brenna Judkins, Monica Gaga.
Sarah Davies is a teammate of mine.
Ah, nice.
Yes, she gets around, but don't tell anybody.
She gets around.
Does anyone else have something to plug? Yes, it is.
You know what? I'll let Elke, do you want to go first?
Elke, please.
Yeah, sure. Every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do a show called the Elke and Asadi Show, which is a long form improv, and yeah, it's lots of fun. And a lot of these two people have been on the show. Well, besides David, he hasn't performed the Extreme. But Diz and Laura have performed on it before, but it's lots of fun. That's it.
Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, so Improv Chattanooga has shows every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This month, the month of March, we're doing a show called Improv Against Mankind. Basically, it's based on this game here. So we take a black card and we read that, we put that on the screen, and then we let you, the audience member, type in what you think should be in that blank into the chat, and then we look at those and figure out which one might make a good scene. Then we do a scene based on that. It's a lot of fun, very naughty. We usually do PG-13 shows, but this one is TVMA, as they say. And then we'll be doing more shows in April. I don't know what the format will be yet. We change formats every month. So, so tune in. Improv Chattanooga, just find us on your social medias. Just look for that.
Fantastic. I would also, Diz did not ask me to do this, but I would love to highlight this podcast that you did almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Go through the door, Fearless Improv. If you love improv and you love hearing how people got into improv and some of the journey that they've gone through, it's a wonderful podcast to listen to. I've been listening to it the past 2 days. It's really, really fun.
Thank you. I need to restart that, honestly.
I will say this, Diz, listening to you on a podcast, you have a wonderful voice.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you do some voiceover or something in somehow.
Thank you. I don't know. I'm not good. like most performers. I'm not good with compliments, but I'll just say thank you very much.
The past 2 days, I've listened to you nonstop for about 8 hours, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Gay marriage is legal where we both are, so maybe.
Right.
I've never had somebody say they would be willing to listen to me for that long. That's wonderful. I'm gonna play this back for my wife.
Regardless of the score, we have a love connection.
Improv, bringing people together.
Anybody else? David,
thank you again.
Sure. If you have a time machine and can go back 2 hours in the past, I'll be on the No Idea show at 7:30 p.m. today.
Wow. For those of you capable of time travel, please check that out. Very quickly, let's do a plug for Sam. Sam, you have a podcast?
Yes, I do, Eric. Thank you. Improvised Weapons is a 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast featuring comedians and improvisers in the great state of Vermont. We are on a bit of a hiatus at the moment because I had a child, but there's still over 150 episodes out there for you to enjoy.
wow.
Woohoo! And Sam, since you are on the hot mic, do we have a winner tonight?
Oh, do we ever, Eric? Do we ever? And it came down to a squeaker, as it so often does. Can I get a drum roll, please?
Yes, you can.
The winner of the pun-off, and therefore the winner of today's episode of No Idea, is Improv Chattanooga! Final score of 70-20.
Congratulations,
Very
Improv
nice.
Chattanooga!
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Amazing.
There's the
Thank
horse
you so much
that
for joining us here. How do you feel, Improv Chattanooga? Are you reveling in this?
You know,
We can die happy.
yeah, very happy, very happy. Those hundreds of thousands of dollars I've spent on rent of a theater that's no longer in business are all worth it now.
There you have it.
And we won!
If I ever have to find a new job,
And I'm moving to Vermont and getting married.
Yes.
Wow.
the flying horse thing is going to be on the internet, isn't it?
Stay tuned for
Oh, yeah.
stay tuned for Diz and I's upcoming harvest of turfuckins.
Yes. Yes. Trevor and I are starting an OnlyFans cooking channel.
Thank
Cooking
you
with
all.
hot grease was a mistake, you know.
Thank you all so much for being on the show tonight. You've been absolutely wonderful, hysterical. I've had a great time with you all. We're going to say goodbye to the watching audience right now. Everyone stay put so we can say goodbye to you off screen. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Come back, horseman.
Fucking leave them alone.
We're clear. Thank you, Sam.